This time I wanted to do something a little different, a little weird, a little wonderful, something nostalgic. So I went to my stash and I got this, the Rose Gundam from HG Gundam. It's beautiful, in a very odd way, I think, but it's today's build. It goes without saying that, as usual, Bandai has produced flawless plastic. It's beautiful. If you're in Japan, or if you ever plan on visiting, pick up these soft sanding sticks at the 100-yen store. They're a lifesaver. I first started by priming with Gaia Notes White Surfacer Evo Primer, and in cases where pieces can be done together, I always do it just to save me the headache of having a million little pieces on clips. Here's that pink primer again. It's good stuff. For the red, I think I just used XF7 red from Tamiya. I may have mixed it with a little bit of black just to make it darker, but honestly, I can't remember. I do remember the mix for the yellow though. I used XF3 yellow with a little red to warm it up, just so it's not so blindingly yellow. This color on the V-fin looks really good contrasted with the red rose piece that it sits on, but you'll see that later. The blue was a mix of Mr. Hobby Aqueous Light Blue and this new acrylic cyan pigment that I found. It's like magic. You add a little and suddenly there it is. It's the color you've been looking for. It's unbelievable. If you can find it, absolutely try it. I forgot. It's called Iro no Moto by Mr. Hobby. The frame parts were done in XF24 dark gray. Nothing special. It's my go-to frame color. The beam rapier scabbard and the knee vents were done in very, very dark blue. Almost black. Here, I touched up the area I had painted red and had masked off earlier with some Vallejo paint. It's not an exact match, but it's close enough, I think. When doing color research, I saw a piece of artwork for the Gundam card game where the tubes, I guess, for the rose bits are gray and yellow, and I really liked it and wanted to incorporate it. Just dark gray again. Here I think the gray does a really good job of breaking up the yellow, and I think it looks really good. After I put away the airbrush, I broke out the brush paints. I chose to give the feet some colors by painting the soles and this middle part in a similar color to the frame using Vallejo paints. I think even this little detail makes the model much more visually appealing. I did the eye area in black, but held off with the metallics until after the final matte coat. After that, I gave everything a generous coat of Gaia Notes clear gloss. Like I said before, I try to combine as many parts as possible to avoid having too many pieces on clips, which can really become overwhelming. The boosters were all painted with gloss black before I gave them a coat of super fine silver from Tamiya. The same for the rapier hilt, except in super rich gold instead of silver. I had originally painted these buttons, I guess, yellow with the rest of the chest, but they're buttons, and in real life they would be metallic. So I decided to paint them in gold. And despite the adrenaline shakes, I managed to get the tape off, and I think it looks pretty good. I think it turned out pretty good. After I gave everything a matte coat, I painted the thorns on the rose bit silver and the shooty part bronze. I panel-lined everything with Tamiya enamels, just regular enamels. Also, the paint didn't spiral down the hilt. Very disappointing. I assembled everything, and we're good to go. Enjoy the finished model.